Boink. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode from a podcast.
I wasn't watching porn.
Brought to you by Anna Watching Porn and
I wasn't.
Gilmar.
I just said I wasn't watching porn. So
Gilmar not peeking every now and then. Today we are flanneled up.
Yeah, we're a couple homeless men today.
Flanneled up.
Flanneled up.
No, what's that? Boot up.
Flanneled up.
I forgot. I
don't know.
Yeah, I forgot how that song goes.
Right? Song. It doesn't. You know, I was watching a podcast the other day, and every single one, they introduce themselves like right off the bat.
Who are you then?
I'm Anna. Who are you?
I forgot.
Okay, well that's Gilmar. So
I haven't been the same since last week.
and this is the From Earth podcast.
From Earth podcast, you feel me?
We're broadcasting live from Earth.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'm
Drop
going to
a
record
bomb.
that. If you're wondering why I sound... Do I sound funny?
A little nasally.
Okay.
Just a
I'm
little bit.
sick, so, you know. I did some meth, though, so I should be able to hold it together through this podcast. But, yeah, I'm dying, so.
I'm sorry, Dawn and Fred. I tried to keep her off of it, but
If you...
only so little I can do.
Dawn and Fred, those are my parents. Hi, Mom and Dad. I know you're not watching this.
Or maybe
But
they are. Who knows?
In the odd chance, I really hope they don't watch these. I feel like we say
Yeah, we say bad things
Yeah.
on here.
And, like, I make inappropriate jokes with my parents sometimes, but not really, like, that inappropriate.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like
No,
last
it's
night
gotten
I made a like a really racy joke to them, and it was just, I mentioned that dildos exist, basically. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I said that to my mom. What did I even say? Something like,
Dude, you be saying some crazy shit sometimes.
dude, I don't even know.
You be out of pocket.
It was some kind of joke. Yeah, I feel like they understand that too, that I'm just a little crazy. I'm sorry, I know I'm making weird movements. I'm shifting my chair. But sometimes I feel like maybe I go,
I wonder if you'll be
too
green
far.
screened into the background. This is going to be a weird looking episode.
oh, fuck, because I'm wearing a green flannel.
Yeah.
But it's not super green.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a,
it's not the same color as the
Yeah,
background.
it's like
but
a,
bless you. What the fuck?
oh no, maybe I should have brought tissues in here.
Damn, you fucked up. You can use a lint roller. Lint roll all the boogers out of your nose.
Absolutely not.
No?
That seems like a horrible idea.
I mean,
Maybe I'll just go grab a thing of toilet paper real quick.
okay.
Because I've got a lot of boogers.
That's when you know you're not bougie. When you don't have tissues
God.
and you have toilet paper instead.
Oh, fuck tissues.
Yeah, I'm not bougie like that. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
nice
yeah.
to have tissue papers,
I
but
shocked myself.
it is what it is. You know, I ain't finna be bougie just because I'm sick. You know, it is what it is. I hate being sick. Actually, you know what? I'm probably the strongest person on earth. My immune system is probably stronger than a horse's. I've been sleeping next to Anna. You know, we date, so we kiss every now and then, and I feel fine. Ain't shit wrong with me. So either that means I'm Superman or I'm a miracle. I'm a miracle. Medical. You know what I mean? When I was born, I came out and they were like, "Holy fuck!" He made another one of him, and I was like, "Yeah." And then my brother came out. I have a twin brother. If you guys don't know, it's because I made him myself. 'Cause I'm a medical miracle, as most would say. I'm a marvel, as most
You're
would
not.
say.
What kind of bullshit is he
Hey, welcome Anna back.
telling you guys today?
Welcome back, Anna.
If I watch this back and you're spinning some bullshit to them while I'm gone, I'm going to be really upset.
No, I was just saying how it's crazy that I haven't gotten sick and I like lay next to you almost every night.
Yeah, Gilmore like never gets sick, and I feel like I've been sick like all the time.
Anyway,
What are you gonna say about that? That was a lot of dead air. You just going like this with your hands.
I wasn't doing anything. I was just saying, told y'all that I haven't gotten sick.
Should I blow my nose into the microphone just
Don't
once?
do that. Do not do that. For some reason, I think it's funny, but every time Anna blows her nose, she shows it to me. She
I
like
just know
she
that
looks
it's
up at
gross.
me and just like shows her tissue to me. It's so fucking funny to me. I don't know why.
I just like for Gilmore to know what's going on with my body. You know what I mean? And right now I'm sick, so I got a lot of interesting stuff to show him in my tissues.
Haven't seen
Ew.
blood yet, so that's cool.
I'm working on it, guys. Though don't worry, I saw some blood this morning.
Dude, I hate. That's kind of why I hate getting sick around this time of the year, because
Ugh.
the air is so dry, and then your nose gets like you wipe it so much, it gets like kind of irritated and
Yeah.
sometimes it burns.
And it's like also super like wet up there. So every time you breathe in, it's like Mentos, like cold, like mint feeling
you're
in
like,
your
fuck,
nostrils.
like you when you like chew peppermint gum and then drink cold water.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's like the feeling in my nostrils right now. So
yo, that should be a challenge. Peppermint gum cold water challenge.
I feel like that's not that much of a challenge.
That'd be stupid. So, Gen Z kid will pick it up.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hashtag us if you do that. So
Yeah.
I ain't doing that stupid shit. Y'all could do that dumb shit. Shout out to all the Gen Z kids, man. They're all like they're like little hamsters. They experience shit. They experiment with shit that you shouldn't experiment with. And then that's when we figure out if it's good or not to do it. They're
What
like,
do you mean?
They're like the world's guinea pigs. Like they do dumb shit. And it's like, oh, I never thought of doing that before, but now I know it's dangerous, so I'm not going to do it.
Like the fucking cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, exactly. Was that our generation?
I think that was our generation. I'm pretty sure that was millennials.
Yeah. God damn it. I'm pretty
So-
sure the little Gen Z kid did or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Probably at one point they did, but it wasn't their idea.
But
That was our idea. So
Gen Z
you
kids-
could argue that we're just as bad.
please keep doing y'all shit because you're the world's guinea pigs.
Or don't. And
Or
like,
don't.
be like a healthy human.
Up to you. As long as you're not close to me, do whatever you want. But if you're a part of my family or very close to me or something like that, watch yourself.
Watch yourself.
Stupid.
Also, I just want to comment that the rest of our house has really nice toilet paper that's like soft on my nose. But this toilet paper is thin and hard. Like
Where
a
the
paper
fuck
towel.
did you get that from?
The bathroom
dumpster?
right here.
Oh,
Which makes sense because
I
the
feel
bathroom
like-
we don't really like use to use.
yeah.
the
That sounds real weird to people. But
Yeah.
I feel like that second floor bathroom is very neglected, and that's because the kitty litter's in there. The
yeah,
cat
that's where I clean it like once a week.
should be cleaned more than that. but-
Oh, well, it should be. Here's the thing. You shouldn't have to clean it once a week if I just actually scooped the poop, but I forget to do it. So then I just let it get kind of bad, and then I clean the whole bathroom.
It looks kind of bad. I walked in there because I used it because it's
There's
like
just
right
litter
by
on
the
the
office. Dude, their litter boxes look like a war zone.
No, it's not that bad.
It looks like grenades went off in there and just a bunch of little cut up pieces of bodies in the
Not
sand.
true. My only issue with it right now is that there's just litter on the floor because they track the litter out of the litter box, and I don't sweep that floor every day.
There's a lot of shit in their litter box.
There's a lot of shit in there right now.
That's what I was saying.
We're
It looks
getting
like
to
a
the
war
point
zone.
where it doesn't look like a war zone. Come on, people are gonna come at me for like animal abuse or something.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying like the shit looks like little pieces of bodies cut up.
Ew, that's gross. Yeah, the point is that I have to clean the bathroom, but I'm sick, so I'm not doing it right now.
That's a good excuse for anything. That's almost like as good as my dog ate my homework.
Yeah, hell yeah. My dog also ate my homework.
Did he?
Wait, are you mocking me? Is that actually not a good excuse? Because my dog ate my homework is not a good excuse. One time in high school, my dog did eat my homework, and I didn't know what to tell the teacher.
You should have said my cat ate my homework.
I don't think I said anything. I think I just told her I didn't have it. What am I going to say? My dog ate my homework. Like, come on.
Like, I know this is gonna sound weird. My dog ate my homework.
I know it's going to sound really cliche and like I'm lying. But I swear to God, I should have taken a picture. He grabbed it out of my hand. Like, I don't know.
It feels like I have.
He was
Oh,
a puppy.
Ozzy did it.
What?
That was Ozzy.
Yeah, that was Ozzy.
I feel like this looks like it has shoulder pads in it, doesn't it? It's kind of weird.
Maybe a little bit, but
I don't know.
for the record, everybody, there are no shoulder pads. This is just a thick. Where'd you get this?
Forever 21 for like $10.
It's really nice. I feel like if I was a homeless man, I would really want that flannel.
If I was a homeless man, I'd have your hair.
Wow.
Get fucking flamed up. You ain't gonna flame me up. What the fuck you think this is? Tell me what the fuck you think this
I
is.
shouldn't be doing the podcast this week because I'm sick.
Damn, I got flamed
Yeah.
with a weak ass excuse.
Yeah, and also my dog ate my podcast. I think this will stay up here.
Sorry guys, no episode this week.
My
dog ate it. Oh,
Piper ate it.
Piper ate
She's
the
not a
fucking-
dog, but she's basically the same thing.
Dude, so as you all know, Thanksgiving just passed. Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
all
Thanksgiving,
y'all.
everybody.
Hope you guys all had a beautiful time.
Beautiful Thanksgiving.
And also, Black Friday just passed, and Cyber Monday was yesterday.
Hope you guys didn't beat anybody up at Walmart or wherever. You
Actually,
guys see that.
have you seen the Canadian Black Friday
No. What does
You
that
haven't
mean?
seen this video? So there's
No.
this video on Twitter of Canadians waiting outside of Best Buy. This, I don't know if it's really in Canada, but I saw the video on Twitter. I don't know if I saved it.
Okay, well, you just looked up deals, so.
Oh, god damn it.
Wow.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Some great dead air with me yawning.
Well, you can fill it in with something else. So.
I don't feel good today. I don't think I can do that. Thank you very much. I'll talk about my snot this morning. You know when you're sick and you go to sleep and then you wake up and all the snot you could have been blowing out of your nose all night is still in your nose? And then you have to blow your nose really bad and it's a lot and it's backed up.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
right here. Look.
That was this morning.
They're all just nicely clapping, right? The guy's opening the door. And then people just... This one guy said, actually, you go first. And then they just walked in.
Wow, that's
There's
crazy.
like... They're giving out like candy and shit. There's photographers. Everyone's
That's
they're
insane.
high-fiving the employees. Now, I don't know if this is...
In America, there would be people... that would be like a rush. Like people would rush
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Whereas there, it's like...
Black Friday in Brazil.
Oh my
and then
God, complete
There's a bunch of
opposite.
people just fighting and throwing shit at each other. Oh my! This little girl
Wow,
got.
that's insane.
Yo, was that that little girl just getting absolutely nailed with a packet of something, or was that the mom?
Wait, when?
Right here, the.
Ooh.
Oh no! It hit the box. I thought it nailed somebody.
But damn, what the hell's going on there? Like, I don't even want to know.
That's just fucking crazy, man. But yeah, that's actually really cool if that actually did happen in Canada.
Well, the Canada one, yeah, that's really nice and beautiful. Congratulations, Canada, on being what humans should be. You know?
Model citizens.
Model citizens.
Model citizens of the world.
Yeah, I wish that people were like that. Remember a couple years ago when people were like, I don't know, like people were getting like trampled?
Oh yeah.
And, like dying. Like, wasn't that like a thing? Like, didn't somebody get trampled on Black Friday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure plenty of people.
Can
got
you
trampled.
imagine dying from being trampled?
on Black Friday?
Yeah, on Black Friday.
Yo, you died for a 65-inch TV.
Yeah, you died so people can like save a little bit of money. That's disturbing.
You died for $200.
Imagine how scary that is. You fall down, nobody lets you get back up. You just get trampled. People are just walking over you.
Oh, I remember that happened to
How
us.
did you not notice that?
It happened to us in Guatemala one time.
What do you mean?
Because they had this festival where they would burn a ton of fireworks. They would construct this huge tower, and that tower is just filled with fireworks. So they just ignite it once. Then it's just a show for like maybe 20 minutes of just shit exploding. And then I think it started malfunctioning, and the fireworks started to come into the crowd. So people started like, for some reason, they started to run away from it. They could have honestly just stepped back a little bit and they would have been fine. But people started freaking out, so they started running back. And then it was a small little scuffle, and then people started running back. And then my one friend actually tripped and fell, and a couple people stepped over her, and then we picked her up. But it was very minor, but still, that shit was pretty scary.
How can you just jump over a person that's on the ground? Like, help them.
Yeah, what the
like, stop
fuck?
and help them. I want to know what it is about Canada that makes the people act in this way.
Free healthcare.
Maybe.
If that's, yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I watched a video actually today. Oh, we're going to get political. Of people, I think somewhere in Europe, I don't really know where, reacting to somebody telling them the prices of things in America. Like, for instance, having a child is anywhere from 10 grand to like 30 grand. I mean, and this is without insurance coverage, but you're still, like, if you get charged with 10 grand worth of stuff, you're still going to pay like 2 grand.
Right.
Which is still too much to be charged to have a fucking baby.
That's crazy.
Which is a natural part of life that, you know. And did you know that it costs more if you want to do skin-on-skin contact with your baby after a C-section? It'll cost you more. Isn't that like a right that you just carried a baby in your womb for 9 months and it came out of you and they're going to charge you to hold it against your skin.
It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, I think that's just like a basic human right that everybody should have it.
I'd be like, bro, I made this.
Yeah, like, this is mine. I fucking made it. Give me it now, or I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. That's what I would say if I was a mom.
It makes me rethink like having kids in America.
I know, me too. Makes me want to fucking move. Let's go to Canada. Is my face red?
If you keep touching it, it will be.
Doesn't my face look red? Why is it red? You know what? It doesn't matter.
Skincare.
My face is red because I'm so embarrassed at the state of healthcare.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then there were like the other thing that's really surprising is the ambulance. How to call an ambulance? It costs you like $2,000 to ride in the ambulance.
Yeah, that's why people are like, fuck that out. Someone take me to the hospital.
I'm gonna Uber.
Yeah, don't call 911. Fuck that. I'll fucking drive myself with this steel pipe through my head.
Yeah, like how fucked up is that? Like if I were to get hurt right now, I would be like, wait, do I want to go to the hospital? I mean, I had a kidney infection one time that I probably could have stayed home and taken care of, but the doctor was like, if you have a fever, you go to the hospital. I wound up having a fever, so I went to the hospital. They charged me like $10,000 for everything, and they charged me twice for some things. They charged me twice for an STD test that they didn't even tell me would cost me $700 each. They didn't tell me anything. They were like, "Oh, you might as well do an STD test while you're here."
You were like, "Oh, I was okay."
Like, "Okay, yeah, like sure." And
they threw it in like complimentary crackers, like, "Oh,
yeah, like
here's some saltines."
Exactly.
They're $700.
Totally just like took advantage of me, basically. And so then we disputed some of those charges, and I think we got it reduced, but not by much.
Yeah,
it was just ridiculous. And I said to the nurse, like aside, because I had just turned 18, so technically I was an adult. And, you know, when they were asking me serious questions, my mom, you know, they were supposed to give me opportunity to not have my mom in the room to say things, basically.
Right.
But I told the nurse, I pulled her aside in the beginning, and I was like, I want my mom to be present for everything. Like, everything that you need to say to me, you can say in front of my mom, because my mom's been in a hospital before. She knows how this shit goes, you know what I mean? And I was, like, sick and wanted, you know, her to be there. I'm still kind of young. And, yeah, they just totally ignored that. They just, like, didn't even respect that at all.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and then maybe if my mom was in the room when they said the STD testing thing,
you would have been like, no.
My mom might have been like, well, how much is that going to cost? And I would have been like, oh, it's going to cost. Like,
right.
I guess it's kind of like common sense to know that everything you do is going to cost something.
Especially in a hospital.
Yeah, but at the time, I had never been to a hospital. Besides, like, I think I visited, I had a friend that was in the hospital one time. And when I was born. And those were the 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, that was it.
I hate the hospital. Yeah, I remember one time I had like liver fatty because I was like gross. And
wow, that's one way to put it.
They gave me an IV and like some crackers and ginger ale, and they charged me like $2,000.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like literally did nothing. Just
no, you could have just gone home and chugged water.
Yeah,
and you would have been fine.
I get maybe the IV is expensive because IVs are expensive, but like even then, you gave me ginger ale crackers and charged me $2,000 for it. I don't
that
think
should
one
be like
IV,
$100.
Yeah, I don't think one IV costs $2,000, right?
Besides, you can go to those places now and they'll put an IV in you just for like to refresh you.
Yeah,
you know, like the hangover places, and it only costs you like $100.
Pretty fucked.
So yeah.
Anyway, back onto the topic of Thanksgiving and shit.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I hope everyone enjoyed it. Anna and I actually went away with my family.
That was fun.
Chambersburg, somewhere like Harrisburg, something like that. That was actually a lot of fun. She met some of my cousins, and they got along pretty well, so that was pretty cool.
It was a fun time.
And my dad made her some vegetarian turkey, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Vegan,
so
whatever.
My mom knows that I'm vegetarian, and I don't eat meat. And on my birthday, she cooked everybody a steak. It was my birthday dinner that we had planned, and my friends were there, and she cooked everybody a steak.
Yep.
So that was nice. And then she's like, "Oh, I forgot." And then, but I mentioned to Gilmore's family that I'm coming to Thanksgiving, and right away, his dad made me a vegetarian turkey. It's like fake turkey, really good.
It was good. I had some. It was really good.
That's how I felt after I ate the turkey.
Sorry, guys.
Excuse me.
I was so fucking full, man. I was like, why'd I eat this much? I didn't know whether to stand or sit. I just didn't know what to do with my body.
You know what? I didn't even stuff myself this Thanksgiving.
I did. And I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Damn.
It's just like mashed potatoes and turkey and gravy and cream corn. You know, all that shit. Just
It's like all of your favorite kind of shit because you like that like comfort like food.
I love comfort food. Only
Yeah.
thing that's missing, and I just realized that we don't really do every Thanksgiving, is mac and cheese.
Oh, my family always does mac and cheese. We do
Yeah.
spicy mac and cheese. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, we gotta start making some.
I will say that is the one thing that I missed. Like, I mean, well, obviously I miss my fucking family, but in terms of like food or anything like that, I think I missed mac and cheese the most because, you know, as a vegetarian, there's not many things that I can eat. Obviously at your place there is, but with my family there isn't. So the mac and cheese is always my go-to, and I stuff myself.
Oh yeah.
And then I feel like I'm dying. But this year, I didn't do that. And I actually felt really good afterwards.
And then you got drunk as fuck.
And then I got drunk as fucking felt like shit. But whatever, it's fine.
We were playing a couple games. Played this one game that my brother bought. It's basically you went around it was kind of like Candyland. You went
It
around.
was exactly like Candyland.
Yeah, and if, depending on the spot you land, you have to do an action or something like that.
You have to either drink or take a shot with somebody.
Yeah.
And then there was like this thing, you know, like the Rainbow Bridge where you can get further. You can like cut through basically. I don't know if anyone out there has played Candyland before. You can cut ahead. And to do that in this game, you just had to chug.
Yeah, the chug a beer. Fuck.
Yeah.
I hate like Bud Light, Miller Light.
I was so pissed that I was the only one that didn't get to go over the Rainbow Bridge by chugging the beer.
Oh yeah, we all chugged that.
Because I was like, finally, beer. Like, my time to shine. Like, I can chug a beer. That's something I can do. And then I didn't even get the opportunity.
I'm not a fan of beer.
And then I just drank beer the rest of the night with Gerardo, which was a fucking nightmare because I woke up the next morning feeling like shit.
Yeah, Gerardo and Linda, you and Caesar. You guys were just finishing.
No,
everything.
Caesar cut out like relatively early with you guys. Like, you were the first one to stop drinking. Well, Gabby's the first one to stop drinking because she didn't drink. Then you, and then Caesar. And then it was me, Gerardo, and Linda that finished the beer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't like it's funny because Gerardo was like, "Nah, fuck it, let's finish it." He was like feeling good, so he was pouring everybody drinks and shit.
I know.
I'm like, Gerardo, you need to chill out, bro.
I don't think I've ever seen Gerardo drink a lot.
Yeah, he drinks. He drinks more than I do, but he doesn't drink a lot either. But
He's a drunk. No,
I
just
feel
kidding.
he's a drunk fucking bitch.
No, I
But-
just never see him drink. You know,
Yeah.
I never.
Cause you never hang out with him.
Wow. Cold.
It's true.
Just kidding.
The only time you see him is when he comes over here.
Yeah, that's true.
Like me, you, Jessica, and Gerardo have never really gone out for dinner.
That's true. Well, I'm trying not to go out for dinner right now.
Yeah, you broke bitch.
Yeah,
You broke
Whatever.
bitch.
I know.
Dude, and then
Guys, let's talk about finance. No, just kidding.
Dude, Black Friday, Anna was hungover as fuck just shopping with us. It was great.
Dude, you know what? It was the car ride there that I recovered, which is weird. You would think in the car I would die, but I took a nap. I got to chill.
Dude, I hate being hungover and being in a car.
Yeah.
It always makes me feel like shit.
Yeah.
Always.
And then once we were like out and like shopping around, I was like, you know what? I feel okay. But the morning, like when I woke up, like I still got up and like washed my face and did my whole shit, you know, like the skincare routine.
Right.
But God, I just felt awful. You made me eggs. I only ate one of them. I felt so bad. I handed it to your aunt or I was going to take it into the kitchen and she like took it from me, like to clean it. She was like, it's okay. And I was like, oh, I don't want anybody to see that I didn't finish my eggs.
Yeah, everyone was like, oh, I guess she wasn't hungry. I'm like, she just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I was hungry. I like woke up and I was like, I need to fucking eat something now. And then I like started eating those eggs and I was like, fuck, like if I eat these eggs, I'm going to throw them up. Like I'm going to eat one. I don't know. I tried really hard. I really tried really hard.
What would you have preferred to eat?
I don't know, nothing. I don't think I was ready to eat something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then later when we were at the outlets, those cheese fries really they really did it for me. That was a perfect like hungover meal for me. I had a smoothie and cheese fries. The smoothie's great, hydrating, but still like kind of like cures your like hunger. And then cheese fries are something nasty and gross, you know?
Some greasy.
Yeah, something greasy, you know?
We went to Olive Garden afterwards and you ordered one salad for yourself and you at dinner bringing up the fucking salad for the table. You're like, is this for me or?
I was like, is this my salad? Because I just wanted my own personal salad. It was weird.
They were like, nah, guess what?
You think she would have, because everybody is ordering their food. Like, I'll take this, I'll take this. I was like, oh, I'll just take the house salad. You think she would have been like, oh, that's a salad that feeds everybody at the table. Is that okay with you? And I probably would have been like, sure, I don't care. But like the fact that she didn't tell me like what was involved, or like, you know what I mean?
Or what it entailed. She just assumed that you knew what the fuck was up with Olive Garden.
Yeah, like when I'm serving and somebody orders like a shit ton of food and like a bunch of pizzas, I'm like, just let you guys know, these are like, technically they're not personal pizzas, they're a little bit larger. Like, I'll warn them. I'll let them know what they're, you know, like, y'all are fucking up right now.
Y'all being fat as shit. I just want to make sure y'all know y'all being fat.
Well, I don't word it like that, but I just want to make sure people know what they're doing because, you know. So I can't imagine just letting somebody order like the salad, the endless salad that's for the table and not saying anything. But whatever, maybe there's a reason for that. It was pretty cheap and it was a big portion and I ate a lot of it, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I like built my own thing. It was like angel hair pasta with like a 4 cheese sauce. That shit was bomb. Anyway, I spent like a good amount of money Black Friday.
Yeah.
Like I bought myself stuff. I bought everyone's gifts. I bought everybody's gifts in total for like under $250.
It's probably not a good sign. Nobody's gonna like that shit.
What are you talking about? I got some good shit on deals.
No, you did get some good stuff.
And
everything you got was basically like on sale, into some form.
Ooh, excuse me, that was weird.
I thought you were gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Don't ever make.
I've eaten a lot of beef today, so.
Beef?
Yeah.
Really? What kind of beef did you eat today?
Because there's a new soup
You got some beef? Just kidding.
There's a new soup at Vault. It's like a beef stew.
I read about it on the email.
It's so good.
If Kellyanne's watching, I swear to God, I read the email. I swear to God.
I fucking ate that shit up, bro. It was so good. I didn't like it when I first tried it. Then, like, because I could taste the beer. But I guess now that I'm used to the way it tastes, I don't taste the beer anymore.
Yeah. This is going to be good for all the old men that come in and ask if we have soup.
We got beef stew.
They're always like, do you guys have any soups? What kind of soups do you have? And I'm like, we have one soup.
That we have ye old beef stew.
Yo, people are constantly coming into Vault thinking that we're like a corporate restaurant. And they're like, so what is the soup of the day? And I'm like, we're not a diner. We're not a corporate restaurant. We have one soup and it's on for like 2 months. And then we turn into a new soup.
Yep.
People are so weird.
Oh, you mean this isn't Olive Garden?
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah,
we do technically have endless pita.
We do, but let's not advertise that.
Who's watching this is gonna come to Vault?
I don't know.
You're watching this. Yeah, we should stop talking about it.
And then the day of Black Friday, we went to Target. We went like after all the crazy shit happened, and people were taking all the Black Friday deals down. Like I guess like as soon as like 7 p.m. hits, they just start taking everything down.
They would do it before, like right before they're gonna close, like an hour before they're gonna close, take all the signs down, because it's still Friday and we weren't there that late.
Yeah, we were there like around 7 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah, and Target and Target doesn't usually close till like midnight, right? Like
well,
11?
I think it closed at 10.
Oh, okay, then maybe they were.
I guess maybe it makes sense then.
Yeah,
but we bought this game called Super Fight.
Oh,
which by the way, if you guys haven't played Super Fight, highly recommend it.
So good. You know, we should play that on here.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I didn't get a chance to get the game in today. I wanted to play that today on the podcast, but
maybe we'll do that next. Comment down below. Just kidding, nobody.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need at least like 2 more people.
No, we could just argue between ourselves.
But then who's gonna win? How do we know who wins?
We could just make the decision.
We at least need 1 more person.
No, I disagree.
Like we could have Gerardo here, or maybe Piper could decide.
Yeah, Piper. We'll put her on the table, and whoever she meows at first
wins. Yeah,
or whoever she goes to paw at because we're not petting her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they win.
I think it'll be a good, but it's actually really fun. So basically, the objective of the game is to win an argument, but you get a couple cards and you have to choose like say one character. For example, one example I had was sometimes you could make one up or it gives you one already. So I had one and I made for example I chose God. So it was like God. And then I think I was up against Gerardo, I think, and he had Hillary Clinton. And then
you were up against Caesar, who had Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah, he had Hillary Clinton. And then his attributes for Hillary Clinton was she was drunk.
Oh yeah, and she was wearing boots made of cement.
Yeah, she was wearing boots made of cement.
And now, so the attributes and the characters are on different cards. So you choose a white card, which is a character, and then you choose one attribute from your own pile of attributes. So you get to choose like a good attribute that's really going to help your person, and you get to choose a good person out of the options that you have.
And then my attributes were... Oh, but then what?
But then you have to choose a random card, because I'm trying to explain why his attributes were so bad. You have to like you get 3 different character cards and attribute cards. So sometimes you get all bad cards, and you have to make a player out of those cards. And then you also have to choose one attribute from the deck and play it no matter what it is. Mm-hmm. So you can have a really good character, and then you draw an attribute from the deck, and it's a shit-ass attribute, and it fucks everything up for you, which is why Hillary Clinton was drunk and had cement boots.
Yeah, and then mine was, I was God, and then it said copy the other person's attribute. Yeah. So I had God that was also drunk and had cement boots, but I also had another power that was actually really good.
I forget what it was, but it was really fucking funny.
Yeah, so then basically at one point, like, I felt like the argument was even, but then I was like, wait, stop. It's God versus Hillary Clinton. God's gonna fucking win. He can smite her like with no problem.
Oh wait, it was against Gerardo. Because Gerardo kept saying over and over again, yeah, but it's not just Hillary Clinton, it's Hillary Clinton drunk with cement boots.
No, it was against Caesar.
It was against. Oh, Gerardo was the one who had the hobo with really tight clothes on. Who really needs to pee.
That was so funny.
Yeah, that one was bad. He was a hobo with really tight clothes on and really needed to pee. And Gerardo somehow was actually arguing his case for it.
Yeah, I forgot what the fuck I had.
Oh, you had Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, Bruce Lee, but he has T-Rex arms.
Oh yeah. But he had some attribute that was good. I forget what it is.
Yeah, but I told him, I was like, bro, Bruce Lee's gonna whoop your ass. Oh, he can summon any tool from Home Depot.
From an Ace Hardware.
From an Ace Hardware, yeah. And I was like, bro, like Bruce Lee's gonna whoop that man's ass no matter what.
Yeah, true. And he was like, no, but this isn't just a homeless man. It's a homeless man that has to pee wearing really tight clothes.
He's like, you're gonna try to grab him, his clothes mad tight, and you can't get it. He's like, swoop, you'll slip right through. And I'm like, bro,
that's not how that works.
I was like, bro, he's a hobo that really needs to pee. He's like, bro, hobos will do anything when they need to pee. I was like, that's true. I was like, but he's not going to beat Bruce Lee's ass.
And he can run really fast. Remember that argument?
Yeah. Fuck. I was like, bro, he's not going to beat Bruce Lee's ass. No matter what. Even Bruce Lee.
He just kept saying it over and over again. Like, but he's a hobo that has to pee really bad and is wearing tight clothes.
I'm like, true, but Bruce Lee's going to kill him with his feet. He doesn't even need to hit him because he has T-Rex arms.
I still can't believe that there was a tie over the Witch one. The Witch versus
The Flash.
The Flash.
There wasn't a tie. You won that one.
I only won it because of the second card, I think. Remember, it was a tie. Or no, I did win that one.
No, you won that one. What
was the one that was a tie that I was really pissed about? I wasn't pissed, but I was like, how did that even happen?
Yeah, I had the Flash that's 3 stories tall, and
I had a Witch, though, and she had telekinesis, and what was the other thing? There was one other attribute for her that was really good. I can't even remember it.
I don't know, but we do need to play that game. Yeah, that shit was actually a lot of fun. We got that shit at Target. Target has pretty good games there, but
yeah, we should have Gerardo on next week. We'll play that game.
Yeah, he could be like the middleman or whatever the fuck.
There we go. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know, but I also copped a chair.
True.
Like a gaming chair. It's so fucking cool. I got it really cheap from Staples, so shout out to Staples for the deals.
The deals and the steals, man.
It was only $100, and I think retail was like $200 and something.
I think it could have been like $2.
No, it's a really good comfy chair. It looks dope. It's black and white. Kind of like matches my desk because I have some black on my desk, but also white and beige. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Gilmore has a really nice setup now in terms of like his desk and his computer.
Yeah, I just wish this bed wasn't in this room.
I wish you had a different light on your desk.
Like what?
I don't know. I just don't like the way that one looks. Like I think you need like a modern light.
What's wrong with my light, bro?
It just doesn't fit in with anything else that you have there. Everything you have is like white, black, and like modern looking. And then you have this like old ass antique that's like gold and like this bluish purple color. Like, ew, no, it's not working.
I can't believe how much you're hating on my lamp.
It's not working for you right now. You need something else.
Then buy me a lamp for Christmas.
Okay, maybe I fucking will.
Yeah, but all my shit is done. Super Fight was lit. And also, hey, the weather is never accurate.
I don't want to talk about it, honestly. It's too fresh.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to talk about that. But apparently, we're supposed to have a snowstorm yesterday and today. and I swear to God, I was like,
Ugh.
let it fucking snow so much. That
No,
I
it was
don't have
supposed to be
go work.
Monday.
Monday and
Oh,
Tuesday.
you're right.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be Monday night into Monday. And then it was supposed to be Monday afternoon. And then it was supposed to be Monday during the rush hour home. And then they were like, okay, it's going to be Monday night. It's going to go through the night into the, like
into
AM.
Tuesday morning. Yeah.
It didn't snow at all. There was like a couple dustings of snow. And the ground was wet already, so none of it stuck. They promised me 3 to 8 inches.
6 to 8 inches.
6 to 8 inches. Turn that down. I'm not done yelling. They promised me 6 to 8 inches. What did I get?
Nothing. Yeah,
Sorry.
nothing. Bro, that shit
That
sucked
took all the
ass.
energy out of me.
And then I was like, fuck, man, I want to stay home, drink some hot chocolate, watch some movies.
Yeah, have like a nice wintry day. We put up the Christmas lights. Oh my god.
Which, by the way, we have to take down all of the Halloween stuff today. If there's
I
any
did
time.
forget that I said that we needed to do that today.
Yeah, you also said you were going to clean today, but
Well,
what
I'm
happened?
sick, so I don't know what the fuck you want me to
Well, my
want
dog
me to
ate my
say.
homework, so
Stop. I'm literally... Do you want me to blow my nose on your flannel right now?
no, stop, dude.
Guys,
I
comment
got
down
the
below if
shit.
you want me to blow my nose on
I got
Gilmore.
the shit for $10. Don't do that. Stop. I spent $10 on it.
I have to write an 8-page research paper tonight.
That's dirty as fuck.
It's a rough draft, actually, so it only needs to be like 5 pages. But then next week I have to turn it in. But yeah, so
That's super
I don't know if
dirty.
I'm going to have time to do what you're saying tonight, but it's fine.
Yeah, we also need to get a Christmas tree. So that's that.
Yeah, maybe Thursday.
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 I kind of want to start vlogging. I might vlog that.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Oh my god, let's vlog. Oh my
Be
God,
like those
fun.
those shitty couples that vlog.
Oh, should we like prank each other?
Oh, dude, I hate like relationship bloggers. They suck.
I don't understand why you would want to have like a prank thing going on in your relationship because, like, I don't know.
Are you supposed to trust someone?
Yeah, like part of my relationship, a huge part of our relationship, or any relationship should be like your trust with that person. Like I come to you when I need comfort, like if I'm sick or like I'm sleepy and I want to cuddle.
Like imagine coming home from a long ass day
and then
I
you
do,
get
no, I do the prank where like I'm cheating on you with someone in bed.
dude, you know what that
You're
would
like,
do to
I
me
don't
psychologically?
need this right now, dude.
Like that would cause some trauma.
Like I just came back from an exam. I just came back from a long day at work, and then you're doing this shit.
Yeah, and all I want to do is like, I don't know, fucking cuddle, maybe like, have a little bit of sex or whatever, and then you're gonna fucking prank me. I'm sorry, but it's just how are you supposed to feel comfortable in your own home? Like you come home and somebody put like fucking whatever they did with the shampoo or something.
Or they put like a fucking plastic wrap over the toilet seat cover.
Yeah. Oh god, that I would be fucking pissed.
So you take a shit and then you shit all over yourself.
I don't want to talk about that. There are some pranks that I think are funny.
Wasn't
Like,
funny, Gerardo.
What the fuck?
What? Oh, sorry.
Gerardo, has he pranked you a little bit?
All I gotta say is I'm glad I don't live at home anymore.
Oh my god, Gerardo's never pranked him.
Yeah, he's never.
Yeah, the one there's a
Yeah,
couple,
he's never.
he starts
Sorry.
crying. He's like, I suffer from psychological
I
trauma.
joined an emotional support group.
Hi guys, my name is Gilmore. I have been pranked.
Plenty of times.
It's just been so hard.
One time he said it was cupcakes and I bit into it and it was a water balloon full of his pee.
You know what? We're laughing, but like that shit's like so real. Imagine if you like got pranked all the time. You'd be like on edge and you'd have like PTSD. But anyway, there are some pranks that I do think are kind of funny. Or like, I don't even know if I would necessarily watch it and be like, ha ha ha. But I'd watch it and be like, oh, okay, that one's kind of harmless. Like the one where the person's showering. And
I just keep putting shampoo
they
on
just
her head.
yeah, like that's kind of like.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and there's no really like real harm done unless that person is in a rush or don't want to be seen naked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like otherwise, that one's like, that one's okay.
What I hate, I really hate those Instagram couples. Those are annoying too. But like just those a couple vloggers, because their videos have no substance, and it's like, why are people watching this? It's such a waste of time.
Like,
I
what
mean,
do they
I could
do?
say that for this too, but I mean, like literally, there's no content there.
What?
They're just like, hey guys, today we're gonna run, and they go run, and it's not even like interesting. Like I know there's sometimes like there's vlogs where people are doing shit that's just like their everyday shit, but they make it interesting. You know, they make it funny or something like that. These people are literally just, hey, we're at the pool. Next scene, hey, we're done at the pool. Next scene. Okay, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button. I love you, Squeebies, or some bullshit they call their fan base. Love you. Check out the Patreon. Here's our merch, and it's a bunch of shitty hoodies with like Squeeby Squad or something on it. You know,
Squeeby Queen. Oh no,
the Squeeby Squad.
we should call ourselves that. Wait, if we ever get a fan base, what would we call our fans?
Earthlings.
Earthlings. Oh, okay, cool.
I actually have
easy.
on our Patreon. If you check that shit out, if you know me. There's actually like, oh, ew, what the fuck?
Sorry, I went to go say something and I
This
choked.
is a great time to
My bad, guys.
Sorry. To promote our Patreon when you're dying next to me.
I'm like choking to death.
Please help her.
Hey guys, we need money. She's dying.
For $1 a month, I can pay for her medicine. I'm
like in Mean Girls. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore. But
That's the face she makes, kind of.
But yeah, there I have a thing on our Patreon based on the tiers, and then there's like names, but I think Earthlings would be pretty cool, or Supreme Beings or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Supreme Beings.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's just like those vloggers are corny. But yeah, I do want to start vlogging a little bit and make it funny, like how I used to. Like
yeah,
honestly,
you have some good vlogs that are actually entertaining to watch.
Like my biggest inspiration for vlogging or just like YouTube in general is 4YE.
Yeah.
Like Jane Trey Richards, like they honestly, in my opinion, they do YouTube the best. Like their content is so good. There's so much there, and their production is amazing. Like they do a lot of good shit. And I haven't seen another YouTuber on their level. And if there are YouTubers on their level, please throw them my way because I would love to check them out. Another channel is Corridor Crew because they educate and they do it in an interesting way. Like they react to certain VFX shots and shit like that. But
that's cool.
Like honestly, yeah, like any other YouTuber, I don't really find their content that good anymore. Just because I don't know.
Julian's cooking.
That too, yeah. Jen and Julian are actually really good because again, they're funny. They there's like content there.
Yeah, I have a couple YouTubers I still watch. I have like a top 4 that I kind of like regularly watch their shit, and Jenna would definitely be like really far up there, like top tier for me.
Yeah.
Of course, Shane Dawson. I watch all of his shit, like everything. Like I know you were into him for a little bit.
Oh yeah, Shane Dawson too. He does a lot of his shit is actually really well produced.
Really interesting, well produced, well edited, well shot, everything, and like good content, even when it's not like totally funny. It's interesting. You didn't even watch his last series, which we can talk
I
about.
didn't.
It was very cool. But also, and Julian, I would put him up there. His cooking videos are like the only cooking videos I watch.
They're really well done. And also, Joe Sanagato and them. I like Joe
Sanagato and them. I don't really watch them all the time. But I used to be obsessed with Joe. I actually used to, like in high school, have like a crush on Joe. All of his videos would pop up on Facebook. Yeah, you want to have a threesome?
No, well, it's not.
Sorry,
Joe, let's work together. Be on.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't still have a crush on you. Just kidding.
I might kill you, Joe.
Yeah, I used to be really into his videos. They were really popular on Facebook. I feel like they would circulate around on Facebook and some of his like.
They're coming back around. They especially with their podcast. Like it's so good. Their podcast is funny as shit.
Yeah, I used to watch him and his brother. They would do like the.
Keith.
Yeah, they do a lot of funny videos.
Like the Mad Libs and shit.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny.
Yeah, that shit is still funny.
And like their laugh is like very infectious. Like when Joe or like Keith like starts laughing, I'm like, fuck, now I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, Joe.
And, like I love that.
Joe laughs like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, he does. Oh my god.
And then Danny LaPriore, the guy he used to be like one of those Vine people.
Yeah.
Like a Vine content creator. He's actually really funny. I like his stuff. He's so talented too. He can sing. He can fucking rap. He can freestyle like it's nobody's business, and he's funny as shit.
Who's the ceiling titty guy?
That's it. Oh, a ceiling. I don't know what you're talking about.
You do know what I'm talking
Daniel LaPriore is like, let me sell your titties, baby.
Oh wait, that's the ceiling titty guy.
Oh, he did a ceiling titty thing?
Have you ever ceiling titty too? A ceiling titty.
Oh yeah. He did. I don't know him by that, but yeah, that's him.
Oh okay.
But yeah, I was actually talking to. They're actually looking for an editor, and I threw my name in there. I don't know if they're still looking for one. I haven't found one yet.
Wow, way to just announce that to the world. Now when they have a random editor and it's not you, everybody's gonna be like, looks like Gilmar sucks.
Nah, I mean like whatever.
He does suck. If you guys are watching this, don't fucking hire him.
A lot of people will apply for shit, so just throw them.
Just kidding. Know. Gilmar works very hard. It's all he does. It's tearing apart our relationship.
He sleeps in his new fucking gaming chair, not in the fucking
every
bed.
fucking night. It's so funny. All he does is play Raid Shadow Legends. Just kidding. What was it that we were watching that was sponsored by that?
Oh,
And I was like,
Curtis,
what the
Curtis
fuck?
Connor.
Oh yeah, Curtis Connor. You were watching
Yeah.
that last night, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, they're starting to be sponsored by people. I guess it's becoming a really popular game. I thought just like random
No, it's
nerds
got
played that shit.
millions of downloads in like 15 months. That shit's
it's
taken
crazy.
over, or 6 months, I think. That shit's taken over the Google Play Store. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's a good game. It's like
Yeah.
really, you could do so much shit on it. It's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh, but wait, my last top tier YouTube people that I follow, I said people for a reason. It might be a little bit cornier. I feel like you've probably not ever really been into their content, and I feel like sometimes their content is like can be a little corny, but for some reason I appreciate that. Is the Try Guys.
Try Guys they're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they used to be a part of BuzzFeed, and then they went off on their own. Now that they're off on their own, I watch them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Their content's just so much more like, I don't know. They do interesting things. They're always doing something interesting, and I like their humor. I think they're funny.
They were the guys that would do like $5 donut versus $5,000 donut. Is that them?
That's BuzzFeed. That's not the Try Guys.
I know, but did they used to do that or no?
I don't know.
You said they used to work with BuzzFeed, right?
I didn't watch a lot of their BuzzFeed videos, but I know like Eugene tried like all 50 drinks from all 50 states or something.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that video was actually really cool, interesting, and a little bit funny. And they like try things. I'm sure that they participated in some of those videos, but I knew them from BuzzFeed from when they tried on Halloween costumes, and then the 50 drinks for 50 states, and then the there was like one other video, but I can't really remember it. But now that they're on their own, they're so much more interesting.
Because in that group, there's this Asian guy, right? And
Eugene, yeah, and then he put out his "I'm Coming Out" video.
Yeah,
recently.
I remember he did a video, where they worked out like superheroes for it was a weight loss video that they did something that they wanted to get in shape.
Huh.
And I remember he was in it. That's kind of how I remember him
all
on
four of
BuzzFeed.
them, they had videos together,
Mm-hmm.
but then they also participated like every other BuzzFeed like employee in all the random videos that were like Americans try something.
Yeah.
Which those videos weren't always my favorite. So, but recently I've really enjoyed their videos. Like they just went to Australia. Keith has this like section where he tries everything at a restaurant. Like he's gone to like Taco Bell, Wendy's, like all the fast food places. He's also gone to like Olive Garden. He'll literally sit in like a truck and they'll just order things and he tries all of it.
Holy shit.
And I like Keith's sense of humor a lot, and I really appreciate those videos. I think they're really funny. And then also he does like more interesting ones where like he went to like a steakhouse and you like learn about different types of steaks, but he tries all of them and it's actually like really funny and interesting. Or the one where he tried $500 worth of cheese.
It's a lot of fucking cheese.
Yeah. It's interesting stuff. He also just put out his own hot sauce, which I really want to buy, but I'm broke right now. So
How much is it?
$12.
It's not bad.
No, but I'm broke right now.
Well, guys, if you donate to the Patreon, Anna can actually get her bottle of hot sauce. So if you want to check that out, patreon.com/RememberPodcast.
Donate $12 plus shipping. I don't know what the shipping cost
it's
is.
probably like $5, $6.99. That seems like
So
standard.
just Venmo me like 20. I'll use the extra 4 for gas or something.
Yeah, but I feel like one reason I don't really watch YouTube that much anymore is because I've been watching a lot of like Netflix shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I recently saw finished watching Better Call Saul.
Wow, fucking talk much?
Couldn't get that shit out right now. I started watching Better Call Saul, and Anna saw some of it with me, and she was actually pretty
I saw like
interested.
the last 2 seasons that you watched.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, that show's so fucking good,
It's
man.
really
Like,
good.
The characters, like the development of all the characters is just
Very interesting.
yeah, it's interesting and it's dope because you go from like there's like layers of villains, like layers of antagonists, and it's just like everyone is a bad person.
Yeah.
And they make the good guys seem like bad people.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's crazy because like for example, spoiler if you guys have never watched it, skip ahead. If not, I'm just fucking listen. For example, Jimmy's brother is actually a very well respected lawyer, but he kind of didn't want Jimmy to be in the industry because he knows that Jimmy's kind of corrupt, and he would break the rules in order to get what he wants, and like it's kind of like they made him seem the bad guy for that, but really he's like trying to protect the law and what he holds sacred.
But what I find interesting is that every single character has good traits and bad traits, which
Yeah.
is just like real life. You know, you don't have one character that's the hero. You don't have one character that's a villain. A villain? Oh my god, what the fuck's going on
fuck's a
with me?
villain?
Sorry, my bad.
Billionaire.
Villain. Billionaire. That's when you're evil and you have a lot of money.
Yeah, I can't. Every billionaire ever.
Oh, wow, we should coin that word.
Yeah, billionaire.
Ew, my face. We have a little thing right here that shows us like the picture of us being recorded or like the whatever, and sometimes it like freezes, and I looked down at it and it was frozen. I was like, this shit was crazy.
Now
I
you're
hated
frozen
that.
like that for a couple seconds.
Yeah, but anyway, so there's no specific villain, there's no specific hero. Every single character has good and bad traits, and like that guy, like sure he was trying to do it for the right reasons, not have his brother be a lawyer, but he was also a total dick about it. I mean,
he
like
about it.
kind of screwed over his brother and was
he
trying to like sue him and like frame him, and
he like kind of negated his brother from getting a job at that office he was at.
yeah, which is very cruel. And he also has this like condition that is like totally fake.
Yeah.
Not that he knows that it's fake. He definitely thinks it's like real, but
at some point he was like, I think this is fake.
yeah.
But then again, is it real? Like he didn't really know. He was like on the fence about it.
Yeah. So
and also like the drug dealer, the one that was working with the Salamancas.
yeah. So he's a bad drug dealer. He works for somebody who's really bad. Like bad. But
Sounds like you were explaining this to 12-year-olds. Really bad man.
really bad.
Bad,
He does
no.
bad things. No.
Drugs, no. Anyway.
But I mean, I don't know what else to say about him, you know what I mean? Everybody knows what a drug dealer does.
Yeah.
So, but he's also like a pretty, like you see his family, you see his father, you see his like inner emotions.
Yeah.
So he's not like this closed off, cold drug dealer character.
Like he's complex. He has reasons behind his madness. He has methods behind his madness. Like, like there's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. It's pretty. It's a really good show. And I don't know when season 4 is coming out. Hopefully it's coming out soon. Or I haven't really done much research on it, but I think at this point, Ann and I are ready to pick up on Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
I've watched Breaking Bad before, but Anna hasn't. So I feel like this would be cool to get refreshed on it because I honestly forgot about 60% of Breaking Bad. I just remember a small amount of it.
And it seems like some of the things that you see in Better Call Saul will lead into some of the things that you see in Breaking Bad. Because you seem to like, every once in a while, you'd be like, oh, wow, the start of a great thing. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, these guys work together in Breaking Bad. And I'm like, oh. So it seems like it's like a prequel.
Yeah, it's a
you could
prequel.
say,
yeah.
Which is cool.
Which prequels, are you going to watch the Game of Thrones thing about the Targaryens?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think I probably will watch it too.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, I can't wait. There was this podcast I was listening to that would talk about the Game of Thrones episodes.
Oh, I also listened to one too. But yeah.
Wow, we're such fucking nerds.
I know. But at the time I was like really into it.
I know, me too. I was like obsessed. There were a couple podcasts. So there's this one YouTube channel that isn't a podcast, but they put up videos where they kind of investigate some things.
You use the bathroom real quick.
And
Keep talking.
Okay. So there's videos, they focus on one thing, like they'll go completely back through the history of like the Targaryens, to look more into like their motives, what the history is, like things you might not catch from the show, or things that you might not have caught and put together from the books. They kind of put together all of that information, and they give you like a complete, God, I gotta look up what that YouTube channel is. I can't remember what it is. But really interesting and cool stuff. Like if you have a question about something, you can kind of like watch those videos and figure it out. And then the other one is this podcast where they kind of like, they'll reference some of that kind of like stuff, like history and stuff. And they know a lot about it. So like when I'm watching an episode, I might not know as much about these guys. So I might miss some things, but they won't, like they really bring it around. And they also make like predictions about like future episodes and stuff. And when Game of Thrones ended, I stopped watching their podcast. And I know that they have other things that they talk about, so it really sucks that I stopped watching. But the other things that they talk about are things I'm not really like into. Like I can't even remember what they are. But so I'm excited to start listening to their podcast again.
Yeah, they'll probably pick it back up.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah. I gotta remember, it was like 2 guys and this girl. And there's no like visuals. They just have like this little like cartoon, and they like talk about everything. They talk about like the history, and they make like predictions, and then they like revisit. It's cool watching that because I was saying to them a second ago, Gilmore's back, that like sometimes you watch an episode and if you're not like, even if you are like obsessed with the show, sometimes you miss things.
Yeah.
Or it's been a year since you read the book or this, and sometimes they can bring things back that you may not have like thought of, and so it's interesting like watch the podcast and like sometimes things come full circle, you realize things.
Yeah, the one I saw the one I listened to was a guy and a girl, but sometimes like this is gonna sound weird, but sometimes I couldn't get through the episode because the girl that was on the podcast, her voice was super annoying.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm just like, ugh, like I don't want to listen to her talk, dude.
Can you imitate her voice?
Nah. Wait.
You're not that fucked up.
Say Game of Thrones real quick.
Game of Thrones?
Just like that.
What? Is it this podcast?
No, I always hope, I have a fear that sometimes, like for example, sometimes I listen to a podcast and I don't like someone's voice. Like I wonder if that ever happens with us. Like people listen to it and like, oh, I don't like his voice, or
I don't know. I feel like neither of us have a particularly abrasive voice. I feel like that happens only with like loud or squeaky, those kind of like voices, or like.
You literally just yelled on the mic a couple of minutes ago. Bless you.
Yeah, but oh no.
Oh, it's a chain reaction. It's like an earthquake, right? Is that what happens with earthquakes? Like once one happens, like 3 more happen or something like that. Oh, we got you. Yeah, we got you sneezing on camera. I got you. I got you on camera, and everyone can see just like the fucking tissue paper on the table. Nice.
Move that aside.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just had a wild reaction there. What were you talking about?
Dude, I don't know. I had a long
time. Oh, voices.
The
voices in my head that I can hear.
Game of Thrones, anyway.
Yeah. So people's voices on camera.
No, but yeah, like
I did yell, but my normal voice is not annoying as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. Well, it could be. It very well could be.
But yeah, it was. I don't know. She just sounded like weird, and these people were like hardcore nerds. And I tried to put that aside. I'm like, I get it. Like I get it, dude. But the one girl was like, I'm so excited. Like I couldn't even fucking sleep to wait for the next episode. And I was like, ew, shut up. But I don't know.
Wow, way to just hate someone for caring about
dude,
something.
Yeah, dead ass. Like I feel so bad saying that now, but at the time I was like, dude, like fuck this. Like,
yeah, I mean,
this is way too nerdy. These people are about to come in their pants because of Game of Thrones.
Some of the stuff that I watched, they were really excited about too, but I wouldn't say that they were that.
No, these kids were like masturbating Game of Thrones or something. I could
find, because this was like, I like Googled it. It was like easily. Hold on.
Easily findable.
Yeah, easily findable. And I kind of want to, like, if we're going to talk about this shit, I feel like I should reference them,
Yeah, I think that Game of Thrones thing will be pretty cool. But Breaking Bad is definitely going to, it's going to have you on your seat. Like, I feel like the writers of the show, just the directors, they do a great job of showing tension. And there's always, like, moments when you're like, fuck, like for example, in Better Call Saul, there's this one scene when this guy had to switch out some pills in order to kill his boss, and the whole time, like,
oh my god, I could barely watch that.
Like, bro, I was like, fuck, like, is he gonna get this shit? Like, I was so nervous, like he was shaking like in the scene, but they did a
really. Oh, here's it.
I was so like into it, I felt like I was switching out the pills. I was fucking nervous as hell for some reason, but
Nerd Soup is the podcast that I was watching.
Oh, they talked about The Mandalorian. I want to watch that so bad.
Yeah, they talk about everything. But they did like all of the Game of Thrones to shit. Like every season they have like a whole thing of podcast. Like they would do like discussions, and then also like every single time there was an episode, they would like, I don't know. It was really good.
Another good podcast I've been listening to lately, and they talk a lot about, I think I might have said this last week, they talk a lot about video games and movies and stuff, is The Stank, with the guys from Santa Gata Studios, like Daniel Prior and Frankie Alvarez. They have like a...
Oh, yeah, you've been mentioning them a lot recently.
Honestly, they do a lot of... It's funny as shit, because they fuck around, but they also talk about like shit that I'm kind of into, but not way too much into, but they kind of inform me on it in a way I would like to be informed about. I know that sounds very vague, but it's kind of like...
I was like, I still don't even know what you're
But it's kind of like, for example, what's something you're kind of into?
Like only kind of.
Yeah.
I I don't know. I feel like when I'm into something, I like dive full in. I guess you could say plants.
Okay, so for example, say there's like this thing on plants, right?
Mhm.
And then there's like this new species of plant that you wouldn't go out of your way to research, but then like there's this show you watch or something like that, and then they tell you about the new plants that are coming out and stuff. And you're like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I
You know?
watch, like a lot of podcasts that talk about TV shows and stuff for like the things that, as someone who's not totally obsessed, like they might be things that I do want to know, but like I don't feel like taking the time to do the research or like, so it's like interesting to hear. Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah, also like because it's all things that I'm into, but not like hardcore into, like movies and TVs.
Like
and
you don't have the
video games.
time to like watch every single movie and like take notes, which is
Yeah.
what I feel like sometimes these people must do. Like there's no way they're not taking notes.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe there's just people that are like that. They can watch something and just process everything and then just remember it all.
True,
Those
like
people
our
are
coworker,
crazy.
Jordan.
Oh yeah.
He's constantly quoting like movies and TV shows, and he's so funny because he can really like imitate characters. But sometimes I'm like, did you watch this like 30,000 times? How do you have every word of it memorized?
Like it's crazy how much time you've had to watch all that.
Shout out Jordan though.
Yeah, shout out Jordan. He's shout him a lot of humble.
So real quick, the other thing that I was talking about while Gilmar was in the bathroom that didn't hear about, it's not podcasts, it's like videos that show like the background of a lot of Game of Thrones stuff, and also will like explain every episode. Like it's like they'll have Game of Thrones season 8 episode 2 explained, but also they have like strangest places in Game of Thrones, and they reference a lot of places that are mentioned in like the books that you don't see a lot in the TV shows. Like, or if there were ancient Stark secrets that are mentioned, like things that are mentioned that then you kind of forget, but that could be brought up later.
A ton of views.
Yeah, and like, well, it's because his videos are so like good. Like he has like How Will Cersei Die, and he goes through all of the prophecies that are mentioned in the books, things that are referenced in the show, and like really gives you all the options of like what's gonna happen, and like
that's crazy. That like at some point you kind of have to be like you have to have some kind of lawyer education background if you can go back and research all those things, or maybe not even just a lawyer, but you have to be built like one, dude.
Right.
You have to go back, remember all this shit, cite all this shit.
You have to have a certain kind of brain.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's like, bro, that's a lot of time. But
yeah, and he has a lot of these videos
but
too.
it's worth it. Like you see, he's getting like 1 million plus per like views per video.
Yeah, Faceless Men, who is Jack and Hagar, has 4.7 million views.
It's like, bro, all that work is definitely worth it.
And these videos are so thorough. They're so interesting, and like his voice is really, hold on. Wait, this is an ad. His voice is really nice. And he's got like a very specific like picture.
That little bubble your Facebook group for the cat game you've been playing?
Yeah, it is.
Anna's in a Facebook group.
There's an event that just started that I should be participating in.
No, you should be doing your essay, but priorities.
The story basically comes down to 3 main themes: power, love, and prophecy.
So he talks about it like he's your like college literature professor.
He's like kind of like educating you.
Yeah, he's got a great voice for it too, and he's just like very thorough. He's very educated about it. He knows everything, and he doesn't miss anything, and it's just so interesting. And it's like sometimes you watch a Game of Thrones episode, and they'll mention something from like episodes ago, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Or like if you haven't read the books, like sometimes some things can be really confusing. So it's nice to have these videos that, like if something's mentioned, you can go back in and learn about some shit and then be more ready.
Check it all out.
Yeah, so I was watching those and that Nerd Soup podcast through the Game of Thrones series when it came out.
Nerd Soup.
Nerd Soup, guys. Nerd
Good
Soup.
name.
Yeah.
Other than like shows and stuff, it's a completely different subject. But I've been noticing this a lot lately about myself. Whenever I'm in my emails, I get lost in them.
What do you mean?
Because I usually get a lot of offers, like in my email, like, oh, this and that. Then I click on it, and I click something else, and then something else. And next you know, like, I'm shopping for something.
I know.
And then I'm like, how
the
fuck did I end up here? And I go back, and then I'm like, oh, I'm checking my emails.
Yes.
Then I go up one more, and there's more offers, and I click into this, and click into that. And I'm like, yo, like, how many people do that? How many people get lost in their emails and end up accidentally, like, taking out a loan for a car or some shit? Like...
Or like I'll wind up on like a website shopping, and I'm like, I came on my email to check for something very specific, and now I'm shopping.
Yeah.
Like there's like 3 brands that if I see them pop up in my promotions, I'm like, ooh, let me take a look. I don't know why. Like it's not like I can afford to like buy stuff.
And
or
then
like,
you window shop.
Yeah, dude, I do so much window shopping. Instagram and my email is actually the worst for that.
That's crazy. Is that what emails like come to? Like it's now like a marketing
To some degree, yeah, because if they send you emails, you look for the deals and
that's crazy.
And a lot of loyalty programs, like all you have to do is give them your email, because then they can send you deals on your email, and
Like-
that you check your email a lot. And also, when you get emails, I feel like there's a level of importance to them that you wouldn't really put on like just seeing an ad on like Facebook. Like you're getting an email. Your email, usually you get emails from your boss and blah, 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 blah,
That's the thing. That's like what emails are supposed to be.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's turned into this huge like marketing. I mean, not now, but this is what I'm just noticing. This has been going on for years, but
I mean, I've recently noticed the same thing.
yeah, now that I've been checking my emails more often, there's like almost every single email is about like, buy this, here's a coupon,
Yeah.
happy birthday, here's $10 on us, like blah blah.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going
And
on?
thankfully, Google like weeds out a lot of those and puts them in your
true.
promotion folder.
True.
But I still get a lot that pop into my
Yeah.
like regular, and I don't have time to root through all of them and delete, and I should delete everything in my promotions folder. I'm also worried that sometimes things that are supposed to go to your like real important email are going to go into my like promotions or my spam. So I never delete those because you never know. And especially because so many like receipts are now sent to you through email that I feel uncomfortable just like deleting my emails. Like, you
Yeah,
never know
right.
when you're going to need those.
Yeah, there's a ton of like, for example, my brother and I have split shoes before, and then sometimes it's hard to tell who bought what. So, and my emails more than often I bought them online, so it would say like, oh, I paid for this or he paid for that. So that's sometimes also useful with receipts and shit. Also, if you lose a receipt and you buy something but you got an email to you from the store, you're like, I don't have the receipt, but I have my email, and then
Right.
go on the email, pull up the receipt. Anyway,
convenient.
I don't want to bore you guys with email talk, but I was just like,
True.
yo, this is fucked up.
It is fucked up.
My emails have made me spend more money than ever. So
True.
it's like a little crazy. I need relax,
Yeah, it's wild. Dude, I wind up on the Lululemon website because they're constantly sending me things.
There's constant promotions
They like
on Lululemon.
notify me every time they like drop a legging. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, oh, we dropped these new leggings. Like check them out. I'm like, oh my God, let me check them out.
And then you're like, fuck.
Yeah, then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Or like Free People also is really bad. They're constantly sending me things. And that's a store that I love, so I'm constantly clicking on it and looking. It's so bad.
Free People's got good shit. And even like Aloe Yoga and shit that you
Oh,
like.
Aloe Yoga is always, you're right. That's the third. Those are the 3. Aloe Yoga, Lululemon, and Free People are always sending me a million emails, and I'm always checking them. I always check those emails, and I don't know why.
Do they ever send you coupons?
Yeah, they do. Like, they'll notify me about sale. I'll get, like, early access. Like, Aloe Yoga gave me early access. I don't know how that works to, like, some Black Friday sale. It's probably just something they say.
Yeah, I feel like Black Friday is now just turned into like Black November. Everything is on sale right away. And then now they have this thing called Cyber Week. So it's no
Cyber
longer...
Week, it's like a whole week
Yeah.
you have deals.
no longer Cyber Monday. It's like Cyber Week.
Which just goes to show you how much they're profiting off of, like, Black
Yeah.
Friday and stuff. Like,
They're
you
like-
might be getting some deals, but...
They're like, why save it on one day? But even that,
Yeah.
like, they jack up prices and then cut them down. Be like, oh, it's a sale. But no, you're really getting it
Yeah.
for...
Like, what's
would it
annoying to
normally be
me also is the brands that are like, oh my God, they crazy Black Friday sales. And then it's like 20% off. I'm like, okay. Like, what the... Like, Lululemon makes so much money. They could at least, like, their Cyber Monday, like, list of shit was so bad.
It's like
their-
underwhelming.
It was just, like, sale shit that, like, wasn't, like, anything I would ever buy. Like, there's a lot of stuff on Lululemon I wouldn't buy. And then there's a lot of things that I really love. And nothing, not even a single thing that was, like, popular was on the...
Was on the...
Yeah, no, it was all, like, trash stuff. And it wasn't even that discounted.
It was like pretty weak.
Yeah, a lot of, like, the Aloe Yoga actually had, like, 30% off. And I feel like they never have sales on their actual, like, not just, like, sale items.
Yeah.
Like, that's Lululemon's thing. They didn't really have any sales on their normal stuff. They just had sale stuff on sale. But Aloe Yoga actually had, like, some good deals. I almost bought something, but then I didn't.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of things on sale, like really for good prices. Like there's certain places that actually do have good sales. Like for example, outlets.
True.
The Coach outlet had 70% off plus an additional 20% off.
Yeah, which
And it's like,
really bizarre.
what
Like,
the
how do they
fuck?
How do they afford to do that? Like, it was like a really good sale.
It was a great sale. I got a wallet that cost $95. I got it for like $20 or $25.
Yeah,
It's
I got a wallet
crazy.
that cost like $250 for 56.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I wish they had that sale year round.
And I was ready to complain about the 56 that I was spending. So
Yeah, I really want this bag from Coach. I was gonna buy it, and I was like, you know, I'll pass up on it.
yeah.
But I do want to get another bag soon. I was looking at a ton of bags everywhere,
Hell yeah.
but I was like, I'm just wait till the holidays are over.
Yeah, that's my thing about buying things like during the holidays.
Especially
I'm
things
so
that you
worried.
want. Yeah.
Yes, things that I really want. I'm so worried that somebody's gonna buy it for me. Especially people that I'm really close to, like my mom or like you. Those are the two people that buy me like big gifts. So I never really want to spend that much money unless I know it's something that they wouldn't know about. Like me buying the Coach wallet. Like I didn't think you would know that I wanted like a wallet.
Yeah, I got to return that wallet.
What? But you know, stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but I guess this Black Friday was kind of a success.
Yeah, I had fun at least. The cheese fries were the best part.
Cheese fries are pretty sick.
And then you guys had the little thing in the Old Bay. So sprinkled that on. Oh,
Oh, dude, Old Bay, that you basically making crab fries, and crab fries are so good.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever had chicken and Pete's crab fries. It's so fucking good.
Do we have Old Bay here?
I don't think so.
We should probably get some, right?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Adobe.
What?
We have the Adobe or whatever it is.
Adobe?
Adobo.
Adobe is a software program.
Yep, it is.
To where which I record and edit everything.
Interesting.
There's that.
But we also have Adobe. But we also have Adobo.
We have both.
We have
Adobe
both.
and Adobo.
We
That's
don't
actually real
often
close.
use them together.
Yeah, I don't think we. I mean, unless some. Yeah, we don't.
Unless we're doing a cooking video.
Unless we're doing cooking.
And then we can Adobe our Adobo.
We can put Adobo in our Adobe.
Yes, we can. Okay,
All right,
anyway.
yeah, anyway. All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks to the. Oh, last thing. Have you seen the Papa John's guy?
No.
I've eaten over 40 pizzas in 30 days.
Oh, I think I have seen
He's all like sweaty and he looks like he's dying. He looks like he's choking,
I haven't seen it.
but he doesn't want anyone to know that he's choking. I've eaten over 40 pizzas in 30 days.
He's eaten?
The day of reckoning will come. The truth will come out. Yeah.
That's bad.
I've eaten over 40 pizzas in 30
You
days.
think he's going to have a heart attack?
Dude, that dude's going to do some shit. And then he's also talking about like day of reckoning. What does that mean?
I wish we had pizza.
What truth will come out? We actually, oh no, we don't have pizza. We have
Gabby ate
Totino's
it.
pizza rolls. Yeah.
Gabby.
Yeah, shout
I'm
out
gonna
Gabby
kill
though. She
you.
fires hell.
Nah, just kidding. She is fire as hell. What's up? She edited my essay the other day.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah, she like read through my essay. She came up with a great word. You know how sometimes in an essay, you'll use the same word like 4 times because you're talking about the same thing and you need to reiterate something, but you don't want to use the same word. So you don't know what to use. So she helped me with that a little bit. I was writing purpose. She came up with motive.
Ooh, motive.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
that's
that
a
was
little,
cool.
this little obey on
That
that.
was a little, fuck. That's what that
Curry
was.
from 3. Yeah, that was actually pretty. That was a good word. Yeah, shout out Gabby.
Yeah,
That was a good word.
shout out Gabby. Thanks,
Yeah,
girl.
not
What's
bad.
good? Thanks.
Motive. Who would have thought of that? You did, beach.
Yeah, beach, you did. You thought of that. What's up?
But yeah,
Sorry, I'm
anyway,
gonna stop yelling now.
Papa John's guy. I ate over 40 pizzas in 30 days.
Yeah, so is that an advertisement? Like a commercial?
No, he was because he got like fired or some shit because he said the N-word during a conference call a couple times.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah, he was
crazy.
being real racist, so they like
They fired him.
yeah, and then they interviewed him because they had I guess they put a new guy as the face of Papa John's. He was like, well, does he know about pizza? He's not even in the category of pizza or some shit like that.
So did he record this video and like post it to YouTube or something?
No, there's a record of it. I don't know who has it because it hasn't been leaked. But there's like the voice call was recorded and it's him saying the N-word. But they haven't released it.
No, I meant like him saying that.
Oh no, he was being interviewed by something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then
That makes sense because I was like, how do we know that? Like,
yeah,
where did he say that?
Let me pull it up. I'll show it to you.
I would love to. And then we have to end this because I have to start writing this stupid research.
Yeah,
paper.
it's only 6:00.
I know that's good, but I only have 4 hours till it's 10, and then I feel like, ew, what was that at the top?
40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Right.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Living currently and Mark Shapiro should be in jail. He has no pizza experience. He's never been in the pizza category.
What
I
does
would
that
just
mean?
say,
What does that
stay
mean?
tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
What the fuck?
The record will be straight.
Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Stay tuned. I've had over 40
What the
people-
fuck?
Doesn't he sound like Dr. Phil, but his voice is lowered a couple octaves? This is what he used to look like.
Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
I've had over 40 people.
Why does he sound like that?
Yeah, what
I
happened
would
to him?
just say,
What happened?
I don't know.
Better greens, better pizza, Papa
Why
John's.
is he so sweaty? It looks like
I've
he just
had
got out of
over
the shower.
40 pizzas in 30 days.
Yeah, why does he say that? Also?
Someone said, why does he look like he's always sweaty? And then someone commented, he's had over 40 pizzas in 30 days.
Yo, true, but like he looks bad. Like
he looks awful.
he looks kind of gross. Like I can't even listen to him talk. Like,
You still like kind of have a jawline and, you know.
but regardless of his appearance, what does he mean by the day of reckoning will come? Like, what does that mean? Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
like, come on, dude.
Like, I don't understand what he's saying. And like, what is he like hinting to? Like, the day of reckoning will come. Like, just you wait. Like, what?
Like, is Jesus coming back?
Jesus is coming back to reinstate him in his Papa John's career.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I'm sorry. Oh, this tweet. Edward, we can't be together. I have to fight the urge to kill you every second we're together. Bella, please. I want to fuck.
Oh my god.
But yeah, fucking Papa John's, bro. Crazy as shit. Oh, yes, Matt Collins.
All right, now
no
we're just
longer
scrolling
on the
through
Eagles.
Twitter.
Yes, about time. This is a win for the Eagles. Matt Collins is awful. As a wide receiver, the Eagles are doing real bad, not making it to playoffs. I've given up on the season, but shout out to the Eagles for finally letting go of Matt Collins. If anything, they're probably gonna sign him to the practice squad. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in
Oh my god.
and checking out this beautiful podcast with our awful faces and our awful voices.
Yeah, check us out on Patreon. We also have an Instagram where you can watch cool videos that Gilmore edits together. And you can check us individually out on Instagram at Anna Can't Cook
Gilmore.Tobar.
and my cats, which did not make appearance in here because Gilmore doesn't want cat hair in here.
Yeah, I
at
don't want cat hair in my
Piper
office. This is my office.
Piper plus Willow.
And they're really cute. But yeah, check us out on everything.
Nope. Whoop. Racism. Whoop.
All right, we love y'all. Take care and make sure to tell your mom about this podcast. 'Cause
Don't
I
tell
know
your mom.
I know she wants to listen
We
to it.
literally talk about like dildos. Don't tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Okay, bye.
Bye.